Kangen water. Electrons. Hi. How are you? I'm good. Yeah, I'm really good. Who likes my outfit? I love wearing bright colors. Did you know that colors have a frequency? Yeah, they do. Yeah, certain colors have lower frequencies than others. I think red is a low frequency color. I think it is. I'm not sure. I should look it up. Blue is very high frequency, but I think I look cute in red too. Yeah, I do. It's early today. It's earlier than usual, that's for sure. So the light's a little brighter. Yeah. You can see all my wrinkles today. I'm so proud of my wrinkles. You know, they're laugh lines. And they're natural. I have like no Botox, nowhere. Natural is good. We want our eyes to have an expression in them. We don't want our eyes to look dead with Botox. It's okay if they wrinkle a little. It's okay. You're gonna live. You are. Gives you character. So how is everyone? Yeah. What's today? Tuesday. I'm missing out on the farmer's market. Yeah. I used to go every Tuesday, but everything gets old for me. I don't know about you guys, but I get like bored with routines. I get bored with routines. I gotta change it up. I do. So I don't know what's next. I don't know. I gotta do something different. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for change. Change. Who's on? I have one viewer. Hi, one viewer. Hi. What do you guys want to talk about? You guys want to talk about energy vampires again? Yeah? You know, that's like my world. That's all that consumes me right now is just, you know, keeping my frequency high, staying happy, at peace, because there's a lot of energy vampires out there. And, you know, let me explain to you how that works, okay? How energy vampires work and why. Why are they targeting us? Why? Leave us alone, fuckers. They're targeting us because we have really good karma. Okay, karma's real. You know that if there's something that I have believed my whole life fundamentally since I was a child, since I was in kindergarten, was that karma was real. And that whatever you did that was bad was going to come back to you. Yes, I always believed that. So when you have that type of conviction in your life, you try not to accumulate karma because you know it's all coming back. And usually it comes back worse. It does. So I tried my hardest not to accumulate karma throughout my life. I was very aware if I was sinning or hurting others. I was always very aware. So you know what, where that put me on the karma scale? Way up high. So high that all the demons that have black karma, dark, muddy, parasitic, scummy, scuzzy karma, they hunt us down. And they do sorcery to switch out our good karma for their bad karma. You know how you see good people and bad things are always happening to them, you say, why don't bad things happen to bad people? Why did all the good things happen to the bad people? And all the good people are poor, suffering. That's because the bad people are doing sorcery on us. And they're siphoning our energy. It's all real. They do it through the ether. They do it with the help of demonic, energetic spirits. Okay? If you think of the world like energy, like I said, it's easier to believe this stuff, okay? It is. So we live in a world of energetic vampires, okay? Yeah. And they hunt us down for our good karma. And once they determine if our karma is good, then they do a birth chart on us, okay? They have our name, our birth date, and sometimes they have like DNA, like lab work. I had lab work personally that the Mormons had of me, of mine. So they knew more than just my name. Once they have this information, they summon their demons in very evil ways, okay? Usually it's through satanic ritual abuse, which is why I speak against this. Okay, they steal energy from children, summon demonic spirits into them so that these demonic spirits can help them torture their victims, pretty much. And I was one of the victims. I was. It was horrific what they did to me. They destroyed my life. Yeah, they destroyed my life. They robbed me of everything I had worked for my whole life. And like I said, for me, it was harder than the rest. I had no help. None. And the people that would meet me throughout life thought that this shit was handed to me for some reason. They had no clue of the level of suffering and sacrifice and hard work that I had to put in to accumulate these worldly goods. That's all they wanted, the worldly goods, yeah. Because Elsa always looked rich, you know? I've always looked rich, always. Even when I'm poor, I look rich. So these people are trying to steal my abundance, okay? They know that even poor, I have abundance, more than them. Yeah. Especially spiritual. Yeah. So these energy vampires are out there hunting us down, wanting to exchange our good karma for their bad karma. It's getting hot, you guys. Sorry. I cover up because there's mosquitoes out here. There is. And I'm modest. I am. Believe it or not, I am. I am. But, you know, I'm very femmy, so I got to do my thing. Yeah, hope you like it. I love it. I love it because, you know, I forgot how feminine I was. You forget after giving birth to 4 kids and, you know, 2 marriages. You forget how beautiful you are and feminine. So I promise myself never to let myself forget just how sexy I am. So, yeah. But I'm modest. I went off subject again. So these energetic vampires, you guys, they want our good karma. And there's a very specific formula that they follow to get what they want. And usually that formula includes you committing suicide. They send these demonic entities that give you depression, make you hear voices like, kill yourself, Elsa. You did your job. Just call it a day. Yeah, that's the type of shit I would hear. when they sent me demonic entities. Okay. Yeah, you did enough. Just take yourself out. And had I listened to these entities, I'm sure that these people have life insurances ready to be cashed out in my name. A lot of people. Not just the Mormons, a lot of people. So see, these are criminals, and they're organized. They are. They're in groups, cults, societies, guilds. Yeah. And they group up, and they get together at 3 o'clock in the morning to do witchcraft on their victims. Yeah. And see, when I was targeted, I was very unhealed. I was grieving. Can you imagine? I was grieving for the loss of my siblings, my 9 siblings that had just betrayed me. I was so lost. My mother that I adored. I thought I adored her. I didn't. I just needed her to love me because I knew she didn't. So I kissed her ass. So I just lost my family. I was completely isolated. And these people, they know. They know when it's the right time to strike. And they got me at my lowest time, okay? Can you imagine how low my vibration was at that time? It was low. And I was like on Xanax just to numb out the betrayal. Just to numb out the horrific betrayal that my family did to me. They re-traumatized me as an adult. So it wasn't enough that they traumatized me throughout my childhood, okay? As soon as they saw that I was succeeding in life, they decided to throw a curveball at me and bring back my tormentor into the family. Yeah, my lovely siblings did that to me. So I had to make a choice and walk away. And when I did that, it threw me into a spiral of grief. Total grief for the life I had known, okay? The people that I thought were my family, the person I thought I was. Oh my God. They had me believing I was this fat, ugly, poor. Oh, poor Elsa. She's so poor. Let's take her some top ramen. Help her out. Yeah. They had me believing all this about myself. So anyway, my vibration was so low that the Mormons attacked me and almost killed me. I'm so glad that I was forced to go see a psychiatrist, okay? Because I was like suicidal for a couple years off and on. That's when the attacks were the worst. That's when they were doing heavy sorcery on me, yeah. And it was the validation of my psychiatrist, okay, that told me just how intelligent I was, how brilliant I was, and how everybody around me were crazies. He said, Elsa, they sent you to see me? I surrounded myself with crazy people, especially the Mormons. The Mormons do psychological warfare on us, okay? Let me tell you about that. Let me get the fan on me. I got a fan this time because it's hot today. They use psychological warfare to make you feel inferior to them. Even though I was one of them. I was a Mormon. Twice, baptized twice. I thought that would have raised me up in the pyramid, but it didn't. It didn't. No, they had already picked me out for sacrifice. God knows how long they had been siphoning my energy. You know, as Mormons, we have these conferences. How often? Twice a year, I think. Something like that. I don't remember. I just pretended I was Mormon, really. Okay? I never believed their shit. Never. And that's what they didn't know. They didn't know that I was just pretending. They thought I was serious. They thought that because I was handing my money over to them, that I believed other crap. But I didn't. I was just playing their fucking game to see how far they were going and what the fuck they wanted to do with me. I knew they were up to something because they were using psychological warfare on me, okay? I would show up to church and these people would go out of their way to ignore me, okay? To not include me. And then when I mentioned it to one of the sisters, she went up and gave a testimony about how wonderful the Lord had been to her and her family, how they took her in when she was new, how they made her feel so welcome, after I complained that they did the opposite to me. Psychological warfare on me, okay, to make me feel less than. Like saying, look, they took me in and they don't want shit to do with you. They didn't want shit to do with me because they had targeted me, okay? So they were never going to look at me like one of the sisters for real because I wasn't part of their secret group, their guild, okay? Their witches guild. Yeah. They cut my hair, you guys. These fucking witches circled me at Sacrament and cut my hair, sat behind me. The bishop's wife and his daughter, witch in training is what I call them, okay? Witches in training. Cut my hair and did sorcery on me to make me lose my hair. Yeah. They made me sick with autoimmune conditions. So basically what they do is they transfer all their illnesses over onto you. That's all their bad fucking karma for all the evil shit they do behind closed doors. Like rape their children and torture them and share them. Yeah, they share them. Yeah. Close-knit family, they share their kids. Yeah, sickos, buckos, assholes. So Elsa was a threat from the beginning, from the get-go to these people, okay? I was grieving for my family that had just betrayed me with a pedophile. And these were pedophiles. So they're like, shit, she's outing her siblings. She knows about us. If she finds out about us, we torture our kids too. It's not just raping them. She's going to start talking. We better shut her the fuck up. So there were plenty of reasons for them to target me. And once they knew who I was and what my destiny was, it was on. It was on for them. You know, the missionary that targeted me, let me make a list of everything he accomplished while he was doing sorcery on me, okay? Mormons are sorcerers, okay? Witches and warlocks. That's what Mormons are. Look it up. It's out in the open. They idolize Harry Potter and all that shit, okay? They do. We thought it was cute. No, it's not cute. They idolize Halloween too. They do. So this brother missionary, let me tell you all his accomplishments while I get comfortable because my neck, I have injuries on my neck from the car accidents they provoked too. Yeah, injuries. Permanent injuries on my neck, okay? This guy knew me, I'm going to say, for a total of 8 years, 7 to 8 years. Immediately attacked me, okay, immediately. Pretended he was helping me heal from my autoimmune conditions. And then once he had all my info, date of birth, you know, all that good stuff, blood work, he targeted me. Soon after he met me, he took a trip to Machu Picchu. Some white guy with blue eyes. about you, brother missionary? And when he came back, you know what he said? He said, Elsa, you should look into your ancestry. Had he already looked into my ancestry? And because he was going to steal my destiny, he thought he would go check out my ancestry? Because he thought my destiny was going to be his? That he should pretend he was Mexican or indigenous or whatever I am? He knows more than I do. So this man wrote 2 books. Who's written one? This man wrote 2 books. 2. He went back to school and, I don't know, got a degree in stem cell something. Something about stem cells, not sure. He brags about it a lot, yeah. He got a helicopter's license. Yeah, he did. He opened up, I'm going to say, a good 5 clinics. Because, you know, he's in the medical, now health and wellness, we'll say, health and wellness industry. Yeah. All while he was doing sorcery on me, okay? Let me tell you what happened to me during that time. Oh, and his wife also participates, okay? They're a team. She got her nursing degree, okay? All while raising 5 kids. Wow. These people are like superheroes. Oh, and you know what else she did? She ran marathons. Yeah. The fucking bitch was running marathons on my energy. Let's talk about the financial abundance they accumulated on my energy. They bought a vacation home. They got to buy a huge home from the time I met them, in a little tiny house they were in. Now they live in a huge, brand spanking new home. Yeah. And they got to have their in-laws move in right behind them. I mean, just total fantasy life, you guys. Total fantasy life. While he was siphoning my energy. While they were siphoning my energy. It's a whole cult, okay? They work in a group, and what they do is they divide you up like a pie. And he said, I want her writing skills. She has excellent writing skills. I want her writing skills. Then the other bitch says, I want her decorating skills. I want to decorate my house. And then the other bitch says, I want her cooking skills because I can't cook toast. And then the other bitch with the stringy, greasy hair says, oh, I want her beautiful, fluffy hair. It feathers. I want her hair. I love making fun of them. How embarrassing to be them, you know that? How embarrassing to be you, my enemies that targeted me. That you have nothing to offer this world. And whatever you do, it's stolen from others. Okay, so these people are living in abundance. Their children too, 5 children. Oh, they're professional gymnasts and golfers and, you know, all that shit. And this is what happens to Elsa. So Elsa meets these people. And she's already a little sick because I had just moved from another Mormon neighborhood where I was being targeted by these fuckers. So I must be on some fucking list for the Mormons, okay? Yeah. Not just for the Mormons, though. I'll get into that. So I was already sick when I met these people. But I had my hair. And I had a happy marriage. And I had a happy family. My children were in college. life was so great. I had new grandbabies. Oh my God, my life was great. Everything I wanted. And these people destroyed it. They started by destroying my marriage. Okay? They destroyed my marriage because they got my husband fired from his 20-year career. All they have to do is make phone calls, by the way, okay? When you're in a secret society like they are, they just have to make phone calls to the company that you work for and find the other Mason there, okay? The other brother or sister to do their evil bidding, okay? So they get my husband fired. And then immediately offer him another job. Like one of the brothers from church knocks on the door, like within hours of my husband getting let go. And he says, "Hey, Jeff, I know somebody who's looking for somebody like you." And he gets another job like that. And we're like, oh my God. We're so glad that we got rebaptized into the Mormon religion, because we're thinking, oh, look at how tight-knit we are. They're helping us. They're helping us get employment. They created the problem. They got my husband fired, and then they showed up with a solution. Total textbook Freemason, okay? Total textbook. So now my husband has a new job. Right away they distract him with a young secretary. Oh yeah. Yeah. We know what happens with that, right? It destroyed my marriage. Yeah. Everything that I had worked for, everything I invested in, my babies and their babies, destroyed. They tampered with the health of my grandchildren, the health of my children. They attacked us all. Yeah, they did. They tried to kill us all and steal our destinies. Okay, they almost did it. So I'm here to share my story. This stuff is real, you guys. I had no idea. I had been left in the dark on purpose by my siblings, okay? Let me tell you about my siblings and my parents. My parents. My father was a Freemason. I didn't know that. I mean, I know now because he taught me all the symbolism, and you see me speaking. I use it all the time because it was, taught to me as a baby. So that's all I know. It's just natural. So my father was born in a little Mexican town with one of the first Masonic temples. Okay. Does everybody know that Freemasons are warlocks? They are. They're witches and warlocks. They are. They invented energy harvesting. They did. So my father trained my brothers, and I had no idea. And my mother trained my sister, and I had no idea. Or my sisters. But they all knew about this powerful, energetic force, okay, that they could tap into to steal from me. See, some of us are born with big destinies. It's all pre-written. It is. I had nothing to do with it. Nothing. I didn't ask for this. I didn't. And there's people that could see your destiny. And they hunt us down and they try and steal it. And you think, what makes you so special? Why do you think you're so special that people are hunting you down? They told me how special I was because they hunted me down and because they won't leave me alone. They have my accounts hacked, my phone hacked. They distribute videos of me that, you know, were private, shit like that. They haven't left me alone. And you know what that tells me? Number one, that I'm fucking protected, because look at me. The more they attack me, the younger I get. I do. I can't help it. And number two, I'm protected. I am. I wish they would just give it up. Because every time they attack me, it goes back to them tenfold. And not just to them, it goes back to their children. Okay? It's going back to them now because I raised my vibration. They can't attack me anymore. And I'm trying to teach others how to raise your vibration so that you do not fall victim to these energetic vampires that are out there hunting us down. So if you're a person with good karma, look at your circle. Look at your circle. My eyes get weird. Sorry. And ask God for clarity on who your hidden enemies are, and He will show you, especially right now. So this fucking missionary brother missionary and his fucking missionary wife, wannabe, tranny wife, for trannies. And I have nothing against trannies. I already explained myself. It's the lie that I don't like. Fucking liars putting on fake pregnancy balloons and pretending like she gave birth like me. Don't fucking compare yourself to me, you fucking bitch. You don't have a pussy or a womb. Ew, gross. And if you like that, ew, gross. It's wrong. If you're a boy, you should like girls. It's just the way it is, okay? You don't lie about it. Liars are low vibrational demons. Yes. Liars have bad karma. And they steal your energy. They do. So don't let them. Raise your vibe. Be aware. Awareness is everything, people. Okay? Look at everybody around you. There's different ways that people siphon your energy. Believe me, it's not just through sorcery. It's not. All right, you guys. I'm going to go. I don't like bringing people down. I'm not trying to bring people down. I'm just trying to bring awareness. Yeah? I got through it. I got through the attack because of the awareness. Had I not seen somebody else's story like mine, I would have never known. And thank God she shared it, or I would have never known this existed. So that's why I'm sharing, okay? There's secret societies out there that have really bad karma for fucked up shit they've been doing to kids and animals. They sacrifice animals too. Okay? So they look for innocent people like me and others to switch out their karmas with. Okay? So just be aware. And if you know anybody that's in a secret society and you're not, get the fuck away from them, because you're their next target. Okay? You are. They sacrifice us on purpose. They do. They get to go up a degree or two. Mm-hmm. But it always goes back to them. So good luck. Good luck with that. Good luck. Bye, guys. Bye. Have a good evening, you guys. I'm a goofball. You have to laugh. You have to.